On Quora recently, I answered a question that was titled, "What was the most useless college course that you took?" And I wanted to go into this a little bit because I've been very critical of college in the past and my own college experience. And definitely the most useless course I ended up taking was English. I mean, not just because I live in an English speaking country, but just because it was even worse than I imagined it would be. Now, for a bit of context here, I really only spent 1 quarter in college. I mean, I signed up for a second quarter, but didn't end up sticking it through. Um, and that was because I went to take my math midterm, and my ID was expired or something, and they wouldn't let me take it, so I failed the class. So at that point, I kind of decided I was out. But even when things were going good, and my English class had a lot of issues because we were learning some like abstract form of English or something, and I got into an argument with the teacher about how kind of useless this all of this was because nobody's ever going to use this information outside of teaching other English students. And of course, I probably was being a little bit of an asshole. Like I probably didn't need to point all that out, but at the time, I was making a good amount of money actually writing books that people were paying money to read. I mean, my English wasn't perfect. The English professor certainly was more proper than I was or whatever. But I just found it so ironic that I was, paying thousands of dollars to learn some obscure form of English. I don't even remember what it was. Some obscure form of English that nobody uses outside of academia. Um, in the second quarter, I did try to drop in some more practical courses, but I just couldn't stand all the bullshit, honestly. Anyway, I wanted to share that story because I thought it was interesting and really sums up kind of how crazy a lot of college stuff is today. I mean, there's just no point to paying money to learn that when the internet is so big and there's so much you can learn online for free. And I did actually end up paying for independent courses outside of college on different things like storytelling and certain types of writing that actually used in the real world. But yeah. Anyway, that was my most useless college course, and I wanted to share it. Thanks.